when Nip pull up on his own. So we don't. No, I'm saying
I'm not talking about Nip. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying, listen. When Nip pull up, he pull up on his own. So we don't know when he pulling up. Okay. So number two is normally a Billy on deck. Normally we got a Billy somewhere floating around. But on that particular Sunday when he showed up, it was nothing but be like 3 females working the floor that day. There was only like 3 females on that Sunday when Nip popped up.
You understand? Cowboy, something missing, right? I'm gonna tell you about me. I'm a New York nigga, born and raised. So I moved to Atlanta. One thing that I know about, down there, everything is black owned. Now you got a black celebrity that have a black owned business in the neighborhood where he's from. We not too much concerned about the people working in there. What he's saying is like, where's the homies at? Like, where's the guys that just be out there? Listen.
You got to realize, like I said, he popped up on a Sunday. Then, we didn't allow homies to hang out like that. It wasn't, niggas were tended to hang out. They tended to hang out, and we be beating up niggas, and we be out there fighting. So we cleared homies out. It was just homies that worked here that would be there. Like, homies didn't hang out here like that no more. It was tourists. Out there that day, it was like, 50, 60 tourists out there. It wasn't homies out there hanging. We didn't allow homies to hang at the store like that.
Cowboy, that would even give a more better reason for niggas to be strapped up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, like I said, you got tourists that come around the world. That's Nipsey place of business, and he pop up when he want to pop up. He was in control of his own ship. It wasn't on me to say, bro, you need a gang of guns. It wasn't on me to say that. It was on bro. He did what he did. He had J-Rock. He had all the niggas to do. When he went out of town, he'll call J-Rock and them, and they'll go where they had to go. So he was controlling his own ship. He felt wherever he needed security. It wasn't my call. I was a worker. I'm his big homeboy. I'm back in the back folding T-shirts up. I'm cleaning the parking lot. Somebody take a shit in the parking lot, I'm going to go pick it up. I was that guy. I was just his friend. Nigga, I hung up posters. Nigga, I did.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this, I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty, because you keep putting emphasis on this, and this what lingers people mindset. You said that y'all ain't see Son in mad years, right? Couple of years. So he came to expose himself with his music, let it be known. Which any friend or homie gonna do. Like, my nigga's on, I'm gonna let this nigga hear my music. What I'm thinking was when the first time when y'all seen him, maybe he was already coming to put the work in. If you're saying that it was no situation, what made him do a double back? If you saying, you understand, because it's not making sense. It's like that was his whole game.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know where his mind was. So like, if you look at the tapes, like you got to tend to realize when the gunshots crack, bam, 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 and you see the comeback and all that shit, you got to realize that's a little bit slower. They slow that shit down, so the shit happens fast, bam, bam, bam.
No, I'm saying the first time he came there.
Well, no. When we were talking, then he left.
Yeah, like, was that when I'm saying when he first pulled up on it, was his whole agenda to put in work? Like, if you listen what I'm saying. You said it was no argument. It was no high tension. You the big bro. You could read the young niggas. You could look at them and tell if it was some energy. When I'm asking you, when he first came there, did something he see or he saw y'all, or like what made him go back like 3 minutes, 4 minutes later to come back and do that? That's like, we street niggas. We like that shit don't sound right.
You know what? And what's so crazy though, because now I never looked at that videotape until the murder trial. So now that I look at this videotape, I'm looking when they pulled in, and I'm looking Cuz get out the car and do his thing, but I'm noticing that the bitch, she turned her car around. So I'm thinking like, damn, why the bitch turn her car around?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, bro, listen, now that I went, I'm glad I went to this courtroom, and I'm starting to see a lot of shit. So I seen her turn around, so I took that in the fact that then, right before he left again, he came in and shook her hand, the bitch pulled up again, and the bitch pulled up and parked. You feel me? That bitch had pulled up again because Cuz got in the car right there by Master Burgers when they pulled up. So I just seen that in the tape the other day. So So yeah, it could have been something already plotted, you know. But I know the nature of the conversation. No, for sure it wasn't the nature of the conversation. So it could have been plotted. It could have been that could have been just the old shake a nigga hand and snake a nigga in the back. You know what I mean? But I know my bro never disrespected him. So now why did he do what he do? That's the question. That's the $1 million question right there.
I know he ain't talking or nothing.
Nah, like I said, it looked like somebody got to that nigga the other day because he was beat up on one side. So they've been getting kind of loose with him in the county. So he done got whipped on 4 times. They got him in the ding module, but he done been touched up by some Mexicans, some blacks that whipped on him, some Bloods that got him. So he done got mixed up a few times. So it's all good though. On that note, yeah, I mean, like I said, there ain't nothing I can do to stick the key. I never physically saw him shoot Nipsey. I never physically saw that, so I can't get on the stand and say I seen none of that. Like I said, my only purpose in going was the.
Oh, if you're not going up there to say that ain't something.
Well, I can't say that because I never saw that. I can't say.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you're not saying, that's not telling.
Yeah, I'm not saying that at all because I never did see that. I would be lying if I said I seen him shoot, bro. I never said no. Only thing that I'm guilty of is the nature of that conversation. That's the only information that nobody knew was the nature of that conversation. You understand? The rest was on videotape. He pled guilty to everything else, so there's no information I can give him. But I don't want the world to think that Nip called that man that, and Nip never did. You understand? So why he came back, we need to figure that out. You know, it wasn't.
All right, but I'm gonna tell you, and see, I gotta wait. Now I'm fully understanding it now.
Yeah.
I already know what it is. When you're familiar with certain things, you already know the traits. But what I would say is maybe, you know, the girl had to say it because he didn't speak to nobody else. Yeah. So the girl had to. Now you're talking about black people that's not, you know, we'll say things what we call ebonics or short term. Yeah. So maybe he probably went and said, yo, nigga saying some paperwork on me, but she's saying, oh, he could have said niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
So what you standing for is really kind of like slick irrelevant because that's what it was. Like you justifying by saying you taking a stand for that is like it's real. It doesn't even make sense. Because that's what was said. If that's what you're gonna say on the stand, so I don't get it.
Well, like I said, that's all I got to say on as far as the case is concerned. That bro never called him a snitch, so don't justify what he did because bro.
No. Listen, no, I'm understanding that, Cowboy. Okay. What I'm saying is, whether it's because you know we dealing with us, and one thing about us when we have conversations or we repeat things. We have a tendency of putting it in our own wordplay. What I'm saying is you still going up there to justify something that's really was said.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. I don't understand that part.
Well, I don't want, like I said, I don't want it to go down in history that bro got killed behind him saying somebody was a snitch by him disrespecting somebody. Nip was a humble person. He never disrespected somebody. So, like I said, I didn't have to go in there and do nothing. Everything I did didn't have to do nothing about getting him stuck. It had nothing to do about giving him more time.
But it kind of does. It kind of does. Whether you
no, they gonna get him regardless. They can.
No. Listen. We, you know, I'm not a young nigga. I'm an older nigga, so I know about paperwork when you read it in jail. You know, your name is gonna pop up as one of the witnesses for the district attorney. So niggas is gonna be like, all right, let me see what he said. And jail niggas is gonna read it as if you told, bro.
Well, they can read it.
The only reason why they're gonna read it like that is because you going up there to take
listen, he pled guilty off the top, so we already know that. The videotape already did all that.
How he pled guilty and this is trial?
No, he pled guilty to the murder off the top, so right now he's fighting for manslaughter right now. He already pled guilty to the murder off the top. He pled guilty already. So with that opening statement, his lawyer said, my client killed Nipsey Hussle. That was the opening statement.
So you saying that he already copped out to it?
Yeah, he already copped to the murder.
So they trick you. Hold on. This means this shit is a whole gimmick.
Yeah, listen, he already listened. The whole trial now, what is he fighting?
How is it a trial if he copped out?
Listen, they trying to give, the DA, the prosecution is trying to give him murder one, saying it's premeditated. The niggas that's fighting for him is trying to get him manslaughter. He already said he killed him. That's off the top. So now they trying to say.
So you saying would you explain it to me is where he went to the police station because I know law.
No. When he went on the stand the other day, when they opened his statement, his lawyer opened his statement. He said, "My client killed Nipsey Hussle." That was his opening statement.
All right, okay? So that's not what he said.
No, that's what the lawyer just opened. His lawyer's his mouthpiece. His lawyer said, my client killed Nipsey Hussle. So now he's trying to say the reason why. Now they're fighting about why he did it. They're trying to say he killed him through a crime of passion. So they're trying to get him manslaughter.
You know, a crime of passion is like dealing with a relationship.
Well, that's what they're fighting for. They're trying to
Hold on, this is getting touchy now.
Yeah, well, now
you know what it sounds like, Pete? It sounds like
a horse's mouth. You're hearing it from what's really going on.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds as if like they already know his defense already know he fried. So what they trying to do is get him the least amount of time possible. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work in a system once you admit to it, right? If you're saying the lawyer's saying that he admitted it, right? So it's somehow it's not documented behind closed doors. He had a conversation with the district attorney of why he did it already, right? Let's put things in perspective. This is wrong. So now they got to prove it in front of the people. But listen, if he expressed to the district attorney now, the prosecutor, of why he did it, they don't need Cowboy fucking conversation. They don't need his testimony. What are we talking about,
they don't need me for nothing, bro. They didn't need me. They don't need me for nothing. Nobody need me for nothing to do with Eric. Like I said, Eric can't even call and say I'm telling on him. Only thing I'm saying is, bro, never called him no snitch. And if I got to get on the stand and do that, that's what I did. That's that. And I'm going to take the consequences.
I'm not knocking that, Cowboy.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that is what it is. I mean, now your niggas can see this is what it is. That's
why you just ain't go like on a public platform like one of these YouTubers or these talk shows to say that? Because like I think that conversation of you saying of clearing Brother Nip name saying that, that's not what the conversation was about. That's not what me. You speaking for yourself. That's not Cowboy saying, he ain't come back for that. That's basically what you saying in a court of law. You know that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
you know what? You know that triggers certain other conversations now, other things in people's mind. When you basically, it's like not being funny. It's like saying you know more. Like you know more than what the fuck people know because you saying, they lying. That nigga lying. That nigga ain't come back in and do that because of that. It's like you know something else. You understand what I'm saying? That's like psychology right there.
Well, the thing is, I heard the conversation, so I know more bits of the pieces. I know the individuals. I know Shitty Cuz. I know Nipsey Hussle. I know the player. I know what's going on. You understand? I was right there, so I'm getting some insight. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the courtrooms. I'm listening. Yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna have more information in there, but I'm gonna have the real information. You understand? Me, I don't have to lie about nothing. That's what I don't understand. People, why when I say something, why niggas gotta think it's false? Why you can't?
No. Yo, I got a question.
It is what it is. You know,
I'm not disagreeing. What I'm saying now, because you said a key thing. You said now because they had this trick. You know, a lot of us don't know the California laws. We're not familiar being from another state, but we looking at it when they say in trial that somebody's fighting for their freedom. So I'm trying to find out if you just look at the whole situation, if he said that he went back, told the prosecutor he went back because he called him a snitch, that nigga's not getting no manslaughter. Everything is still going to be first-degree murder. But then here go the tricky part. You saying a crime of passion. Now, that's a whole nother conversation now.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what they shooting for. You're right. That's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's what they
Yo, you know what?
Well,
I'm gonna sit back and wait.
The DA is trying to say that. The DA is trying to say that due to the nature of that conversation, he got so mad he came back with a gun. So the crime of passion is when you pull up on something, you pull up on your wife, she fucking a nigga, you grab the gun right there on the spot and you do something. It's a crime of passion. If you go around the corner and you go get a beer, then come back, it ain't a crime of passion. So whatever they shooting for, they grasping for straws. Because number one, he got caught on tape. It's a done deal. They just trying to do anything they can. You know what I mean? So if it was a crime of passion, why'd he shake our hands before he left? He shook our hands and left.
Yo, let me ask you a quick question, Cowboy. It's really speaking. So I was out at LA during the BET Awards that year when they honored them and shit like that. I was outside the Staples Center and shit like that. And I seen how they was kind of like treating you, you know, BET.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you feel obligated to get on the stand based on like, you know, your love for him and like I wouldn't say reconcile your differences with the family, just to be on some like, nah, I'm standing for my homie shit. Cause when I peeped you outside the arena, I seen like you was angry. You was like wilding on everybody. Like I peeped it. So did you feel like this was the moment for you to be like, nah, I'm gonna stand up for the homie?
Nah, I was gonna stand up for him regardless. You know what I mean? I regret that I left his side for 1 second. I think if I'd have still been there, it might have been a different outcome. You know what I mean? I can't say. Everybody say what they would have done. I know me, so I can't talk about it. God took me away from his side for that amount of time. I don't know why. You know what I mean? So that's gonna always haunt me, the fact that I left his side. You know what I mean? Like I stood out there with my food the whole time. And I left his side for 7 minutes, and then this dumb shit happened. You know? That fucks me up because if the conversation they got heated, I would have never left bro's side, never. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shit I gotta live with. So I was gonna ride with bro anyway. It didn't really matter. You know, I did everything for Nipsey and Nipsey only. I didn't do it. You know, Black Sam, that was my boss. You know, my friendship was with Nipsey. Nipsey was my friend. You know what I mean? Everybody else I worked for. So, you know, Nipsey loved Fats. That was his best friend. Nipsey, Fats, Gerard, Krusty. Them was his real homeboys. I was the older homeboy, you understand? So I worked for him, and I just did everything I could for him. You know what I mean? So I think when it first went down, people thought I was his business partner, so everybody looking for these different angles. They didn't realize I was just a diehard friend. I had no angle. I never asked Nipsey for $50. Let me hold something. Let me get in the show. I never asked for nothing. I just showed up. I was the big homie. That was that. You know.
Well, I got a question for you.
What's up, my guy?
Okay, so you say you went to go grab some food, right?
No, my food, if you look at the videotape, which will eventually come out the full tape, when Nipsey pull in, you see my Audi pull in. As Nipsey pulling in, my Audi is pulling in. And the female get out the car and she hand me some El Pollo Loco. And me and Nipsey is talking the whole time. I got the El Pollo Loco on my hand. So I never leave Nipsey's side. I had the El Pollo Loco, the whole conversation that Nip had when Stupid Cuz pulled up. I had the El Pollo Loco on my hand the whole time. You feel me? When that nigga left, when Stupid Cuz left out that parking lot, he shook our hands and left, I finally walked in the building. And I went to the break room. So you got to realize when you walk in the Marathon store, then there's another door. It takes you into our storeroom. Then there's another door you got to go through to get to the break room. So I ran through 3 stores, and I was the first nigga to Nipsey. Feel me? I was the first nigga. It was niggas out there when the shooting got cracking, and I was the first nigga to them. Like I said, I was in the break room. When the bullets got to cracking, it was no need for me to duck. I'm in the back room. I jumped in, immediately started running out there because I knew bro was out there. So I just hear gunshots. I'm running out there. You understand? Because I knew bro was out there. You know? So,
so all the people out there, nobody had a blinky on or nothing.
Man, it was like I said, it was on a Sunday. Most of the dudes that normally work wasn't near that Sunday. You feel me? So we had like 3 females in there, and I was out in the parking lot. You feel me? It was only 3 females, and you gotta realize there's 3 stores right there. So you got 2 females in the Marathon store, and you got 1 female in the motherfucking the T-Mobile store, and maybe a couple barbers in the barber shop on a Sunday, and them just popped up on his own. You understand?
So them niggas in the barber shop with them niggas ain't had no burner?
Nah, nigga didn't have no burner. You know, and you know, but you know what? What was so crazy though? I was one of the niggas that first started with Nip, and then once it got to going where it's going, I was like the last nigga to really get hired and work for Nip. So you know, I helped do all the stuff. Every time I would bring my burner to work, a lot of the young niggas that I was working with, you know, I'm talking shit. I be wanting to swallow the niggas up. And I asked them, why you fucking with busted ass niggas? Why, you know, I was that big homie. You know what I mean? So long as I brought my Billy to work, niggas always would complain. They would complain. Oh, Mac always got his shit. Da da da. And they would tell me, look, we got a Billy. You can keep yours at home. You know what I mean? Telling my boss that. You understand? You gotta realize we was working. We was running businesses. You know what I mean? And at the same token, we all gang members, you know, and we came together for Nip. We might not even like each other, but we gonna come together for Nip. You know what I mean? I might not like this nigga, but I'm gonna work with this nigga only because Nip got his work. I really don't like this nigga. I really want to take him to the alley and beat his ass, but that's Nip. So I don't know why Nip like bro, but you know what? That ain't my concern. You know what I mean? We respect the Nip. So. It just like I said, he called a nigga slipping that day. We never expected that right there on Slauson and Crenshaw, and you never expected it from one of your homeboys, though. You would never expect it from one of your homies, though. You know what I mean?
Shit, me, that's who kills you is one of your homies.
Yeah. Well, you never would expect it. So even after the conversation, Nipsey probably even seen the nigga come back, probably seen the nigga turn and kept mid-conversation. Because it was nothing heated. It was no reason for us to be on alert. So
you know what? Me personally, bro, I'm going to be honest. I already just know, like, without saying a lot, if he kicked that brother in the head, bro, that shit was personal. I'm trying to understand what conversation you was listening to.
That
don't sound like, that doesn't sound like,
bro. See, either that or son is a good actor, my nigga. He could be a
bro. It had to be something personal. It had to be, listen, bro. That's what
I'm trying to say.
That's what it boils down to. That's what you said it right there, and I found that out during the murder trial through a witness that never got on the stand. You understand exactly?
Oh, it's more to the story that you're not telling us that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. There's way more than.
It's a lot going on, and I'm still on standby. I'm really supposed to be on hush until whatever. You know what I mean? Until it's done. You know what I mean?
Hey, Cowboy.
Yeah.
So, how you feel about your boy Brick Boy going on live today, talking about you?
Oh, look. Matter of fact, that's the link at the top. You see that link right there? Log in. That's the link. That nigga Shitty talking shit about you.
Oh, who talking shit about me?
Shitty from 6-0.
Oh, okay. It's all good. You know, I tap in, but like I said, I'm in the hood every day on the regular. You know what I mean? I ain't hard to find. So any nigga tapping in, they got something to say about me. They don't be in the 60s. They don't be in the 60s every day. That's
I
for
seen
sure.
You the other day in the fashion district downtown.
Yeah.
Right by you.
Yeah, exactly. You see me solo all the time doing what I do. You know what I mean? I maneuver. I ain't fear no man.
Right there at the shop on the corner.
Yeah, that's my restaurant right there. That's up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like I said, I ain't hard to find. Niggas can talk shit online because they want to get their likes up. If you want to go viral, pull up on me and take the bait in. If they really want to go viral, you know what I mean?
We don't want to see that, Cowboy. We don't want to see nothing happen.
I'm just saying, Yeah, I'm an old nigga still with the functions. That's all. I'm still with the festivities.
But Cowboy, can we hear from you? Because that's what I'm waiting for when it's all said and done. Are we going to be surprised, or are things, the rumors, the whispers, are they going to start making sense now?
You know what? The way this shit's going, it's kind of hard to say how this shit's gonna go. You know what I mean? I know Cuz is done. The rumors and all the other shit is always gonna be in the air. I'm doing my own personal.
No, because you keep telling us things, new shit that's occurring during the trial.
Well, you know what? That make me lead to the fact that it has something to do with not listening to this nigga CD. That little facts like that. A couple things that happened prior to that make me lead. It has something to do with the jealousy, not listening to his music and not giving him an opportunity, something like that.
That's what gave him enough opportunity when he was on tour, because Eric Holder was on tour with Nip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, he was never on tour with Nip doing nothing. He ain't never been on tour with Nip. Never.
I mean, he was in some of his videos.
Well, I mean, you know, Nip pull a video and nigga, homies, the whole hood pulling up. It ain't like, no, they never function like that. Never.
Hey, yo, Cowboy, I got a question though, cause like a lot of people be saying, I don't know if the internet started that shit, but you know the Nip line when he like, I could never view you as my equal. What the fuck? I want to hear your CD.
Yeah.
You know, people say that he was talking about him.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say he was talking about him. Maybe old boy could have took it that way or whatever, but I don't know. But who he was talking about. But that's more or less on the now we getting warmer though. I know that as far as where I'm headed. I wish I had somebody I could blame it on. I wish I could say, oh, it was the police. Oh, it was this. I wish I had somebody I could get this frustration and energy out on. But it's just one stupid homie did something stupid, and I've seen homies do this shit over and over. Like we lost Dominique 30 days after Nip passed. He got stabbed in the parking lot, died right there. We lost.
When I got out there, I seen that they had shit up.
Some other candles. Yeah. I done seen tourists get gunned down. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of stuff happen afterwards. You know what I mean? You know, I lost a lot of homies that I love, just like I love Nip. I love Mad Ronnie. I love Takeoff. I love Mayhem. I love all them niggas. And now for me to be the old nigga and they not here no more. All the fats is gone. All the niggas, the little young niggas I started with, where they not around. The niggas that can make a difference, they not here no more. You feel me? The niggas that's taking up space, they still out here. You know, we losing the niggas that can make a difference, and that's fucking me up.
Somebody hold on.
Can I ask the question?
Yeah, I was gonna let you go. There you go. Matter of fact, before you go, y'all hit the greenhouse on the top. We got Cowboy in the building. Nipsey, good friend, best friend, his brother, comrade. He's in here discussing, you know, his situation that he's in right now. But you're at the greenhouse. Follow the moderators. Follow everybody in the room. If you have any questions, write it in the chat. We'll bring you up. Make sure you only have a question for Cowboy. There you go, love.
Okay, my question is, are they addressing that white man that pulled up in the parking lot? Are they addressing that situation?
Not that I know of yet at all. Like I said, the only time they let me in is when it was time for me to say what I had to say. The rest of the bits and pieces I just been picking up in the hallway from other people that's sitting there really watching it, other friends of mine. You know what I mean?
So is that video is the video evidence? Or are they not even talking about
I'm gonna tell you, I hadn't even seen it. I had even mentioned that car. But you know what? I'll ask them about that tomorrow. Though I will go ask them. That's brought that to my attention. But I'm not sure if that's a factor or not.
I think y'all need to be directing the energy. I mean, pay attention to that because it was just something that struck me so hard when I watched the video. I kept saying, "Who is that? And why? What is he handing them? What's going on?"
All right. Cause I know they got a pretty clear ass video. I'm gonna try to get a copy of that motherfucker, or try to get my camera on it. But either way it go, yeah, I'll look into that.
Hey, Cowboy. So what happened to the story? I heard Nick came up to the marathon store after the basketball game we went to. He was up there from like 3 or 4 a.m. What happened to that?
What you mean after the basketball game?
Yeah, he went to that night before all the incident.
Shit, I don't know. I have no idea.
And he was chilling in the barbershop or something like that. You know what happened with all that?
Nah, I wasn't there on that one. You know, I've been talking to him prior all that week though. You know, he had worked his whole career. He never had a day off, bro. That nigga worked every day. The nigga finally had a day off. You know what I mean? And I was just telling him that day how proud I was that he finally made it. We did the Cali video. I'm like, bro, you finally made it, bro. You know what I mean? Just a matter of about an hour after that, he think it was gone. And I just tell him how proud I was, you know. So.
Cowboy, let me ask you this, right? I see, without saying too much, they say, you know, the nigga shit, he get busy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if he was a get busy dude, you know what I'm saying, you said it might have been like a little, you know, light heated discussion or something, like you said. I come you dipped off, my G? How come you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Well, like I said, the conversation never got heated, bro. It was shocking to me. It never once got heated. That's what I keep trying to stress, man. Exactly. If Nip, you know, me and Nip, we extras.
I'm never saying heated. I'm saying.
No, I'm saying, but me and Nip is extras.
Hold on. You been from the streets.
Yeah.
You know that for dude, just a dude saying about paperwork.
Well, but you gotta realize, even Whack 100 agreed what I was talking about. It was like a friend to friend. No, what I'm saying, it was a friend to friend thing.
It's on a different way because it seemed like you running with something else, right?
No, what I'm saying, it was a friend to friend thing, bro.
Ask a man about paperwork, right?
No, he didn't ask him about it. Didn't ask him about it.
You said some paperwork for
we ain't. Yeah, listen, they got some paperwork. Look, I ain't seen you in a while, bro. You my friend. Up to this point, we're friends, okay? So I ain't seen you in a while. Look here, bro. I ain't seen you. You been gone. Hey, you know there's some paperwork floating around you. Hey, I ain't ready. But look, bro, you need to take care of it. And she was like, oh, man, they just hating on me. Niggas be hating on me. And he's like, oh, man, you hear my CD? And just kind of brushed it off. It was just like a simple conversation. Man,
so
bro.
You telling me that a get busy nigga that just got, you know what I mean, presented with a possibility that, you know what I'm saying, yo, son.
Well, his friend was giving him a heads up.
Hold on. Listen.
I don't think
Listen. You telling me, he said, yo, son, there's some shit that might be floating around. You might need to handle that. And son said, yo, niggas is hating on me, but yo, here's my CD. Yo, listen to my CD.
Yeah. It was something of that nature, and I turned my back.
No.
Hey, yo, but that would make it sound more premeditated, though.
We're not going to say something of that nature. Hold on, my G. Because we can't say something of that nature because you was the only one that was privy to that conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
You telling me right after he presented him with that some shit might be floating around. They hate on me.
And the nigga jumped right to the CD. He jumped right to the CD. I looked at the Nip. Nip looked at me. I turned my back on the nigga like, this nigga ain't talking about nothing, bro. Nigga, that's exactly how we looked at the nigga. Yeah, exactly what you.
Yeah.
That's exactly how we looked at the nigga.
Check it though.
Yeah.
If you saying that it could have been in the air already, remember the record was out. I could never view you as my equal. What the fuck I want to make a CD for? So when the nigga flashed to the paperwork and oh word, yeah, you on my CD? And then y'all turn around thinking nothing of it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's more of a motive than that. That makes more sense than anything on earth right now. So now, like I said, now the nature of the conversation, no, that's out. The bro never got that cut like that to the point where we put him on the defensive, where he's like, hey, bro, they got the paperwork, nigga. You need to take care of that. That's different. Now,
what I'm saying is, look, Cal, when he mentioned the CD, y'all should have been on alert. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you know what? Now, hindsight, yes, you're absolutely right. Hindsight.
That's the whole point, Belly. Glad you brought that to the light.
You listen,
that's the point, bro.
After the fact, that is definitely the issue. Because look, earlier that week, he jumped out on one of my diehard hood units. The nigga that introduced me to Nip, he had jumped out on a nigga with the same two Billies. And he's like, hey, man, you listen to my disc. And bro told me the other day, he said, man, I felt if I didn't listen to that nigga's disc, he was going to do something. And he just told me that the other day, and I said, damn, now we're starting to make a little...
I was just about to say,
hold on, so now you saying this nigga running around laying niggas down because they don't want to listen to a CD, my nigga. Like,
bro.
Hold on, one mic, y'all.
Man, I already got mental issues. They said that shit, cuz.
Hold on. One mic. We gotta put things. Listen, we gotta put things in perspective. Salute the Cowboy for being here. Salute to the YouTubers, the bloggers, the people that's recorded. We getting proof. We not trying to incriminate nobody. Basically, Cowboy to me is putting this on game. Like I said, it's more to the story and its layers. I guess when the trial is over. I want to update y'all. Cowboy, I definitely want to break that down. But I want God and King to speak. But I want the Cowboy you to break down to the people that Eric Holder, a.k.a. Shitty, let the prosecutor know that he did it. He admitted to it.
Yeah, that was the opening statement. That was the opening statement.
No. That's what... The opening statement is saying that he admitted to it.
Yeah, that his lawyer came out and said...
So this is not no trial going on, right?
Yeah. It's a trial going on. It's a trial going on to see if they're going to if they're gonna give it a manslaughter or murder one. They know he getting some, so they trying to. He fighting for manslaughter. The prosecution fighting for murder one.
So y'all don't got the blowing trial shit in California.
Say that again.
Like in the East Coast, I've been to a lot of courts. You blow trials, so you don't have that over there in California. If you cop out, you still go to trial.
Nah, he never copped out yet. That's
what he's saying. He's saying that
he's copping saying, look, I did it, but this is why I did it. So basically, give me a manslaughter. That's what he's trying to say. That's
he's saying.
That's the defense.
All right, there you go. I latched on to son. This is where I was going at. Cowboy, this is what we want to know. What the fuck did he tell a prosecutor why he did it? Can you let us know that?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He didn't. I don't know.
What do you think he said? Because you're saying something. What do you think he said?
I don't know.
He
What
did it Cowboy.
He ain't told the prosecutor nothing. He haven't told. He talked to his lawyer. So whatever his lawyer is speaking for him. He's not speaking. He ain't said a word yet. He ain't said nothing in court.
So what's the word you think he told his lawyer to be the case, like to even get manslaughter?
Only thing.
Because that crime of passion shit is.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
No, but that crime of passion, that shit is fucking my head up. Because this is only two men. I don't see no women. I don't get it.
Well, no, it don't have to be a woman crime of passion.
Passion is coming in because they said during the trial that the girlfriend, upon them, Eric Holder and the girlfriend entering the parking lot, that she seen Nip and was like, excited, like, oh, there go Nip, I want to take a picture. So they were trying to say that angered him because his girlfriend said that he was spying or something along those lines.
Jealousy.
Yes.
Nah, I could see it more being like, because they from the same hood and they grew up like bros type shit.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the way Nip got at him was like if you seen your cousin or somebody you ain't seen, you seen a distant brother. You was trying, hey bro, you look, they got some paperwork. It wasn't like that. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't like that. He got at him humbly like a friend. He didn't get at a nigga like he was just some nigga on the street like, oh, you got some paperwork. No, it wasn't like that. So, like I said, it fucks me up. I never in a million years thought he was gonna come back and do no shit like that. I would put $1 million to $1. I would have never thought no shit like that.
See, that got me lost. And he said that. Did he come back and kick him in the face?
Exactly. So I don't know if he got in an argument with the bitch around the corner. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Somebody made a point, man. Somebody wrote in the chat and said, if he admitted and it's on camera, talk to me what they need you for. That kind of makes a lot of sense right there.
The only reason they need me for is because I'm the only one that heard the conversation. They don't need me for nothing. They don't need me to point. I can't tell on him. It was nothing I could tell on him about. I never physically seen him do nothing, so I can't say nothing. You know what I mean?
So listen, let me ask you a question. There's nobody out there that's telling that they said that he pulled the trigger, right?
No. Other than the witness, they say, oh, it looked like him and just like that. Nah, nobody. Nobody. So
what are they fighting for? I'm getting confused now. The fucking camera's right there.
Degree of the charge, y'all.
Whether
he gonna goddamn get manslaughter or he gonna get murdered.
Yeah, the prosecution wants to give him a murder one. Say he premeditated it, and we want to give him murder one. That's the max. We give him murder one. His defense is saying, okay, it was a crime of passion. We trying to shoot for manslaughter. We know he did it, but we just trying to say we want to get him the lesser of all of it. Manslaughter, like you drunk and you kill an old lady and you was drunk, they're gonna give you a manslaughter.
Hey, can I ask everybody a question? Ain't it premeditated anytime you leave a crime and you come back? Well, you leave before the crime and you come back and do the crime?
That means you thought about it. That means you had time to think about it.
Exactly.
And you knew what you was doing. So when he shook our hands, now, if a nigga say, hey, use a snitch and you pull your burner out right there on the spot and gun him down, that could be a crime of passion. Like, oh, he called me a snitch and I lost it right then. And then now you got action. But if you leave, go have a beer and come back, nah, you thought about it. So they just grasping for straws. They just trying to grasp for straws. They know he's guilty, and then they just trying to grasp for whatever they can. So
look, let me ask you another question, bro. That's very important right now. not to be in your business, but to be all in the business because it's public. How do you know Shitty? How long you been knowing Shitty, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, when I was I think in 2006 I started smoking cocaine. I went from doing a powder, I was smoking crack cocaine. He was one of the young little homies that was just serving at the crack spot. So I used to see him. I go buy my dope. You know what I mean? See him up in there serving crack. You know what I mean? So that's how I initially met him. Probably like in 06, somewhere around there. Yeah, that's how I initially.
So you don't know his background, like
no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know like his family. I heard a couple of things, but no, he wasn't one of the youngsters there. Like I knew Fats, I knew Nipsey, I knew the young niggas. Them niggas I fuck with. He wasn't a part of my squad. We was hood unit. It was me, Nipsey, Fats. We was all hood unit. You know what I mean? Then you had other little cliques in the hood, but our little rap little thing, we was the hood unit. We didn't really we never really functioned with him. You know, he was on another block doing different things. You know what I mean? So
what made him go into a mental hospital? Like that's what I was getting at. Like what made him say?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. If you knew him, I was saying if you. Was he known?
I didn't know him like that, but from what I hear, he was always a little touched or whatever. Yeah, I really didn't know him like that. I didn't know him like I knew Nip or like I knew.
So what the neighborhood is saying, like, you walking down the street, you sitting on a porch, you in your car, you at the restaurant. Like when they saying that he's in a mental hospital, people that know him, are they saying that he was crazy? Because it sounds like a set play. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was always just a little touch. I don't want to confirm or say none of that shit like that because I know they be listening to all this other type shit. But from what I hear, he might have had some little issues coming up as well. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but his mental state and all that, you know, that's on his defense to figure that out. I need to know why. Why did you do this dumb shit, bro? That let me know. So I'm gonna be there at the sentencing and all that, and I want to know why, bro. Just do
you think that he's gonna take the stand?
No, I doubt that. But cause like I said, he already pled guilty to it. So no, now they gotta prove that he did it in the heat of the moment. That's all it boiled down to. That's what it boiled down to.
Hey, I got a question, P. Hey, Cowboy. So you said they got you on the stand because you heard the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you say you left. What made you feel comfortable with leaving his side?
Because he left. I didn't leave until he left. I didn't leave until Eric left. Eric left, and I still talked to Nim for a while. In the whole conversation, I told Nim 3 times, bro, we've been out too long. You know what I mean? We don't do the parking lot that long. You know what I mean? Cuz was out there a long time. You know, cuz he don't normally be in the parking lot that long. He'll just probably jump in his car, do some texting and some tweeting, come get daps to everybody, sign an autograph, and he normally gone. You know what I mean? That day he lingered longer. Like I said, I didn't leave Nipsey's side till a few minutes after that fool left. But he came back 7 minutes. Looking at that videotape, they told me exactly how many minutes I was gone. I was gone 7 minutes. So by the time he left and came back, I was gone 7 minutes though. But
so that's what I'm saying. Like T just asked you. So why they keep saying that he went out there to meet the OG? Because you said it was Sunday. And listen, hold on, Cowboy. Every business in America, especially black owned, is going to be slow. He's pulling up on a Sunday morning. He's in a relationship. He has kids. Why he didn't choose to wake up home? Like, why did he choose to go out there? When you just saying that he don't usually stay in the parking lot that long.
Yeah, well, he normally just pop up. Yeah, so he popped up that day, and he lingered more. When I was walking in, that's right when Cousin Kerry and them was pulling up. They was pulling up.
So that's what I'm saying. Are you aware that maybe a text message, a phone call, meet me up there?
No, I wasn't aware of none of that like that. Nah.
So that's what was said online. Like people was wondering, our question was as fans, because I'm a fan more than anything. I don't know the brother person. I don't know. I'm a fan, but I'm still wondering. He was a successful artist. Where was the security for him? They telling us that he went out there on a Sunday to meet one of the bros, to give him a package, clothes or whatever. But why would he be up there, what I'm saying, without security still? Because
he never rode to that parking lot with security unless he was going somewhere. Like if he was going to do a show, he never the security never showed. Grandma still stay down the street. You know, Granny was right down the street. You see Granny. You know, Nip come down Slauson every morning by himself with his daughter. I don't have to. You see me walking around. I'm walking around the city. Like the homie just said, he just.
But you ain't have your Roscoe on you that day, bro.
Well, I understand that. So it's days that.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't have that burner. You supposed to have that burner Sunday. Niggas out Saturday. It might be quiet. Niggas supposed to have that shit. Fuck that. I'd rather get.
Well, yeah, you right about that. You right about that. But like I said, Nip, you know, it ain't like we know Nip popping up.
I just go ahead and say it seemed like a play, man. It was a big ass play, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, when you heard the shots, what was you at and what did you do when you heard the shots? Like, you ain't think to grab your burner and just.
I immediately when I heard gunshots and I know Nip is outside, I dropped my plate and broke straight out the door. I was 3 stores away. I broke straight out the door and I was the first nigga to.
Hey yo, that was you that came out that door first, bro.
I was the first one out the door.
So you seen homie cut that corner, bro, and you ain't chasing him down, bro.
But I ran and covered the hole that was in Nip's side, and I seen I heard gunshots. Everybody running. So when I run outside, I see Nip on the ground, and when I come outside and I hit that corner, I see the back of this Eric nigga head cutting that corner. I distinctly seen that nigga cut that corner. But you gotta realize, I didn't see him shoot Nip, so I don't know who to chase. I don't know what's going on. I run out there and
But listen, yo, Cowboy.
You run out there and you see your bro on the ground. I ran to my bro.
But Cowboy, you an OG. Niggas is looking up to you, bro. Especially in them type of communities like that. No matter about, you know what I'm saying, you're down for, you know what I'm saying, you used to smoke. Niggas is still, your intuition is more on point. You ain't, what I'm saying is like when you heard them shots, did shitty come to your mind? When you saw Nipsey, did shitty come on your mind?
Not one time. Like I said, the conversation.
This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, Cowboy.
I got a question for Cowboy.
That's not what I'm saying. Get your lunch, Cowboy. Listen for a minute, right by you. This is what I'm saying. The nigga shot Nip, dipped off, came back, hit him again, dipped off. What I'm saying is this nigga had wild time. That's what I'm trying to say.
What you
walked around the whole parking lot.
You ain't.
Hey, I got a question for Cowboy after this.
Okay, well listen.
That big. If you say
what I'm saying is, if you look at the tape, bro,
it wasn't that big, bro.
Look at the tape. The tape ain't that long. The version of the tape that you look at the seconds on that tape and see how slow motion Cuz is running. Cuz is not running at full speed. So the kick, everything you see is in slow motion. You ain't seen nothing in fast motion yet.
Y'all niggas walking fast. That's it.
Well, no, your niggas ain't seen the tape. No, it look like
you see the nigga hitting.
No, what I'm saying is
again, run off.
But you seen it. But you seen it in slow motion. All that's just a matter of seconds. What you seeing is a slow motion version of it. That's just done in seconds. It's like you hear the first set of gunshots, double. Then Cuz didn't see no reaction. Cuz didn't get no feedback, and Cuz got cracking some more. You know what I mean? But that was a matter of seconds. So don't look at that video thinking that you've seen it in real time. You're not seeing it in real time. You're seeing it in a slower version so you can see it. That's not the real version that the courtroom is looking at.
I see what you say.
You gotta look at the seconds.
Yeah, I get that shit too. Hey, can I ask Cowboy a question?
Hold on, one mic, y'all. One mic. All right, let me get some.
Can I ask you something right quick?
No, I got you, Clutch. Hold on 1 second. We got some very, you know what I'm saying? We got some very people in here, important people in here. Juicy, you in here?
I'm here.
Can you restart the room? Can y'all please share this in the hallway? I want to give a shout out to we got Cowboy, we got Posted. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people in here, man. We got Guarded King, Valley, K-Mac. You know what I'm saying? Drop Top, Brick, Shot T. We got a lot of Fox, Stacks. We got a lot of youth. We got a lot of people that want to hear this, and we getting it firsthand from Cowboy. Shout out to Cowboy for even pulling up, being up in here. Like I said, if you got any questions, write in the chat. Somebody will bring you up, as long as it makes sense. We're not here to incriminate him. We just want to get an understanding, because it's beautiful to be able to talk to somebody that really know Nipsey. But to me personally, it doesn't make sense to me. But you know, like he said, he gave us the hint. When the case is over, it's going a lot of things is going to pop up, but then you're going to have to do the one on your own. So We just don't want this to be another Biggie or Pac thing. You know, people blaming people for 25 years, 30 years later, then it pops out that wasn't a story. Because guess what? That put a lot on a lot of us when it came to approaching life. You know, it prevented us from progressing. Because if you think about it, you know, a lot of people is like, fuck Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Death Row. The West is like, fuck Bad Boy, fuck Puff. But at the end of the day, we saying, fuck the East and the West. We don't even got nothing to do with it. That's the media. So we don't want to be kind of blinded, you know what I'm saying, with Brother Nipsey joint. So we're just trying to make sense. I know it's probably getting on your nerves, but we're going to let her restart the room, and we're going to let Clutch ask you the question.
All right. I want to welcome everybody to Unstrickenmentality. I want everybody to follow all the moderators, follow all the people on stage, the people down below. Everybody follow everybody. Tonight we got Cowboy in the house. That's Nipsey Hussle homeboy. He was there at the scene. It's an open discussion. If you have questions, we want you to write them in the chat. We want y'all to respect one mic, and we're going to keep the conversation going.
Listen, we're not going to hold on before you go, Clutch. We need 100 shares in the hallway. Let's get 100. We at 69. Y'all want to say something? We need 100 shares. Come on, y'all getting exclusive from Cowboy. It's not like it's in other rooms. You get what I'm saying? To where it's like it's false info. Now we giving him an opportunity, and also people in here to ask him intelligent questions without being incriminating him. We definitely need to get an understanding. That's a fact, though. We need 100 shares. We only at 70. Y'all niggas being stingy, you can leave right now. Straight up. We only got 72. We could be here all night. Or Cowboy.
Y'all share the room.
We can share the room, or Cowboy could leave right now. I got what I got out of it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to assist it so Cowboy basically use this platform not only to clear his name, but to give the world an understanding of what's really going on, so we don't be caught up in a blind. Because he done lived through the East and the West beat. Now he's going through something that's internal, so his knowledge of it is going to be different, and the information that he's giving, we got to be able to be paying attention. Let's get those shares up. That's a fact. We only at 75. Come on, y'all know who the fuck is in this building. Come on, post it. You got your peoples in here. Tell them to share. Or they're ashamed of being in here. Y'all just want to talk to Cowboy. Let's get them 100 shares up. Yo, go ahead and rock.
You right. That's salute. Your P was goody, man. This is dope, man.
Peace. Salute. Let's get 100 shares.
Salute to the room, man. Salute to the room.
Let's get 100 shares in the hallway. Start inviting people.
Go ahead and keep your flow going, bro. I got you.
All right, say no more. There you go, brother. Clutch.
Let's get it
Clutch,
going.
you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was looking at the chat. I see the dude said he know Nip and Cowboy. I'm gonna let him rap with him first.
Who's that?
Rich Dollars, I sent him an invite.
Make sure that he knows them, because we don't want to put Cowboy in a situation that, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No trolls.
My question basically is, right, from the look at that video, Cowboy and Nip ain't pay dude too much attention. I want to know, like, if dude felt like his reputation in the hood was too big for them to go like they don't notice that man. You feel me?
For Shitty. I mean, I don't really know where his mind state was at that day, bro. Like I said, he seemed like he was just rambling off. He had occupied too much time. The conversation really wasn't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Then when he threw the little CD shit off to the left, we looked at the nigga like he was crazy, though. I mean, like I said, hindsight, you know what I mean? Maybe we should have paid attention to that, But like I said, judging by that conversation, nigga, my guard was all the way down. You know what I mean? Judging by that conversation, so. You know, so that's something I gotta live with.
That's what I was coming at, cause like how y'all guard was done. You feel me? Like he felt like
my guard,
attention to him instead of
Yeah,
allegations.
but it wasn't no, like I said, he never got at him like that, like an allegation, like, hey, bro, you know, you got this paperwork, or bro, you snitching. You know, he never got at it. He got at him like he seen his cousin, or he seen a friend. He seen a friend that, you know, you might have seen your cousin, like, hey, bro, you look, they got some paperwork on you. He was kind of giving him a heads up, like, you know, take care of it. He never got at him like that. So, you know, like I said, judging by the conversation, it's nowhere in the world I thought that nigga would come back and do that. You know, like I said, my guard was totally down, and you know, I'm a good judge of character. I've been surviving on the streets a long time, and I ain't not being stupid. You know, I go with my instincts, and I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that with their conversation at all. So, you know, that's something I gotta live with.
Yo, Rich, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, you said you wanted to say something. You said you know him.
Yeah. Hey, Cowboy, what's up, man? This is this dog homeboy, Pat Wack cousin.
All right, what up with you, buddy?
What's up with you, loco?
I'm good, buddy.
Man, you know, it was a tremendous loss. You know, we lost a homie. I just feel like was a situation when Shitty pulled up, it was like, here come a nigga from the hood that niggas know really ain't on his shit, but bro trying to do his thing. He like, maybe bro was smoking or off his shit at that point, and nigga really wasn't paying attention to how Cuz was moving. You feel what I'm saying? And then when he started tripping and tweaking and throwing the CD and shit, niggas really wasn't paying attention like Cousin J-Cat or something. When he moved up.
Yeah, well, I mean, the conversation, you never thought nothing violent and nothing like that was happening. As far as gestures, as far as, you know, his, as far as, you know, drug of choice or whatever, no question about that. I mean, I've been doing shit for a long time, so you can't hide that from me. So,
right.
So yeah, that, but that was never brought up, and there was no need for me to bring that up. But that for sure, yeah, you know,
right.
So, yeah. Flying saucer eyeballs, like big, you know. Yeah. So
when he came, he was on one. So Nip really wasn't really listening or paying attention to what Nip was saying.
Hey, Nip was signing autographs and doing Nip. Nip gave me his brief homie introduction like he would do me. Cuz don't sit and just talk to me all day. Hey, what up, Mac? Right. I'm back to the parking lot. So he gave him his introduction. He gave him his little, you feel me? But nigga, I mean, you know what I mean? Niggas give Nip a CD every day. You know what I mean?
Come on, you know, I already know.
You know what I mean? CDs every day. Nip, you heard that? Oh man, I ain't heard that shit, bro.
We ain't trying to go there. We ain't trying to go to. Rich, I don't know what that was, but we definitely gonna send you down to the audience for that. That was inappropriate. We're gonna bring up Big LA, even though I don't fuck with her. But she claims that she knows Cowboy, so we definitely gonna afford her opportunity to give her a shout out.
Hey, Cowboy, OG real quick.
Hold on, Wes. I got you, brother Wes. Let her go, and I got you, bro.
Yo, Cowboy, I know you from, I know Futuristic Reese, my nigga. I know Bob when you was managing Bob, when you was fucking with Momo. So just to set that straight, so you know I know. But
I got you. What's up?
But, bro, I was just saying, my nigga, niggas know you a real one, my nigga. You be outside. You one of the few people that be outside all the time. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it real. Shitty cuz niggas know he didn't snitch on that gun case, my nigga. He just said it wasn't his gun. And the whole hood, niggas was split up on that subject, my nigga. And niggas know what type of nigga he was at the end of the day. So when he approached, y'all knew what type of time that nigga could be on just because of who he was, my nigga.
Yeah, you right about that, but then he never came off like that, exactly. So we know that, you know, niggas know me. If I come to that parking lot tripping, nigga, they know Cuz is on one. I'm tripping. So we never got that feeling. You're like, yeah, Cuz is that nigga. So Cuz would have been on one. Don't you think we'd have been on guard?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, niggas is running with this narrative.
That's what I was asking.
But Nip was telling, like you said, look, you said the whole hood was split. So Nip said, look, I ain't read it, but you need to take care of it. He didn't say, nigga, this is official. He said, bro, as friend to friend, you hear what's going on, you just pop up, take care of it.
But this what I'm saying, my nigga, at the end of the day, y'all letting this narrative run off that he a snitch and all of this shit.
No,
and niggas know that ain't what it is, and he is. Niggas act like he a buster. He's a known gunner, my nigga.
No, but what I'm saying is Nip never called him a snitch, so that part, that's off the top. No, Nip never called him a snitch. Nip said that shit.
So why that's what I was asking. That's right there what I was asking about the reputation shit right there, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, Nip never questioned his reputation. Nip say, hey, bro, Nip know who he is. Nip know, like you said, Nip know he that nigga. The whole
Brother Cowboy, basically, Brother Cowboy, I'm gonna give you a scenario that you heard of, that you familiar with, us being from on the East Coast, right? And everybody's aware. Everybody know Outpost is snitch, right? Fuck that. I'm not even going to use his name. Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bull, right? He ratted. He's a fucking white guy, white Italian guy, right? He came home after 6 years in prison. If you seen him, is you really running down on him and saying that he's a rat? You rat bastard? Or anything of such. Basically what I'm saying, of anything of such coming to him being a rat, are you going to confront him with that?
Me personally.
No, I'm just saying anybody, not you per se,
Yeah.
but
What I'm saying, if
you're not approaching these killers or shooters, niggas that spin blocks. They known for going their gun off. We know it's a consequence when you approach them about telling, even if it's true. You see how serious it get? Even if it's true, it's serious. So basically what the people want to know is like, what LA is saying is like, knowing that son had a rep, you being an OG, you know what I'm saying? You've been putting it down way before niggas and knowing what's going on, because you always out there. You didn't feel no kind of aura about the individual or aura about Nipsey to feel like, yo, this tension is, son, you know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's what they saying with you. That's why people question you. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, and back to my point, the nature of that conversation, it was no need for me to put my guard up. If Nip would have raised his voice one octave, I would have grabbed that nigga up and snatched him out of there. The nature of that conversation, it was no need for me to put my guard up. That's what I keep trying to tell niggas.
Hey, yo,
Hold on, y'all. Nip give off an aura like he's a smooth, like a cool nigga. Like, if he yell, you could tell he's yelling for a reason. It's two ways he could be yelling: to get the job done or he's upset. When I'm saying, you keep saying yelling, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the aura, you know. Communication amongst humans, 85% body language. So that's what they mean by your aura. You don't have to say shit out your mouth. You get what I'm saying? You can study your eyes. You can study the way they move their head. But that's your homie. That's your friend. You know both of them niggas' body language. Nothing triggered in your mind.
Nothing, bro.
That's what they trying to ask you.
What I'm saying is me and Nip, we animated. When we get upset, I'm on the phone right now moving my hands. So that nigga got something to say, because I'm going to know. Yeah, exactly. Like, we not going to bite our tongue. And when we get pumped and we animated, it ain't nothing stopping us. It ain't. So Nip never got upset.
So we gotta, you know what? We gotta, now we just gotta accept it. If it's like that, we just gotta accept what it is, bro. And that's what I'm getting from it. You know, it is,
bro, it is what it is. Like I said,
it's fucked up, but you know what I'm saying?
Listen, what they say, why do they need Cowboy to understand? You don't need me on the stand to get this. You don't need me for nothing. Only thing you need me to say is what I heard, and that's what I'm there for.
Man, that's it.
You know what I heard. You know what I mean? I heard a conversation. I didn't feel no tension, and that's it. I don't have to lie. If my bro would have got that cuz and said, look, I'd have said, yeah, it was some tension. You know, I would have escorted him out there. I'm not gonna lie. You know, understand what I'm saying is I didn't feel no tension, bro, none whatsoever, and that's that. You know, it was. And I can't.
Check out that PTR.
Who's this?
T-Ray. Check out the PTR, bro.
Where you at?
Hey, you see that PTR, Cowboy?
I see it.
So that's Eric.
What's that, my guy?
Yo,
That's
Cowboy.
that fight downtown with Big U and Eric Holden when they was fighting with the bouncers.
What year was that, bro?
You gotta look on the YouTube. I gotta check, bro. I don't know exactly, but
That was like 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay, so that's my point. Eric Holder been around these dudes. He been functioning.
Oh yeah.
And all that. So that's to go back to the question earlier. If it was like a problem, niggas wasn't fucking with him and niggas knew that, then how did he get that close to the back? How did he get that close to the hip? How did y'all allow that?
Exactly. Well, like I said, nobody was in fear of that nigga. Nobody was tripping on bro. Like I said, nobody wasn't pressing on no line on that nigga about no
dude like that. If he a gunner, bro, you can't do dude like that if he a gunner, bro.
Well, nobody did him like that. That's the whole thing. Okay, a known gunner, that's your partner. Pull up. And that's your partner.
So what I'm getting from it, man.
I mean, he ain't my partner. If I'ma tell him like, bro, it's some paperwork. He ain't too much of my partner. If I believe it's look. This my point. Hold on, Cowboy. Wait. This what I mean. If he my partner, I'm not about to tell him, yo, in the hood is some paperwork going around. If that's my partner and I fuck with him, cause why do I believe that if this my partner and I know that he a gunner, bro? My partner that's a gunner ain't gonna snitch. I know that. I'm standing right there with my homie. I ain't even gotta tell him to go tap in with the hood about no paperwork.
But I don't think you being realistic.
That's not realistic, bro. That's not even realistic.
Nah, I am being realistic, bro. If you're a gunner with
if you outside, bro, and you find out your man's telling, and bro, niggas saying that, you gonna be like, yo, bro, niggas saying you tell him, what's up? Like, I'm gonna ask my mans off the rip. I don't know what.
Without a burner, you clearing shit up. Hold on, this is my question. Without a burner,
one mic, because I don't want to be yelling. I want to over-yell. I'm reading the chat, so I'm paying attention on what's going on. So somebody said Big U said he didn't know Buddy, but there he go right there. Now we need to figure out if that's a real
Listen.
Hold on, before anybody say anything. Somebody needs to pull up and make sure that is a real TMZ picture, not no fucking, like, it's supposed to have millions of views. How many views does it has? Let's talk about that first before we start,
Hey, it's on YouTube. Go check it out.
Yeah, that shit's real. I saw that shit a while.
Yeah, that's on YouTube, bro.
All right, well, put the link up. Somebody get the link and put it up top. So,
but I don't think it's that serious. I think it's already known that it's real, brother.
No, but basically what we saying, you got people in, we having a conversation. People's trying to figure out by speaking to Cowboy, being his homie, being his friend, his brother, how the fuck you get caught slipping with somebody that's y'all looked at the same way. This is where I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? So now when you questioning that, you saying that you got black and white receipts showing that niggas been knowing him. So now this shit is getting disgusting now. Do you understand what I'm saying? When people
I think he already gave y'all. I think he already gave y'all his answer, and y'all just not accepting it. That's the
link is at the top, yo.
Nah, niggas accepted it. I think.
Yeah, like he said, he didn't see no animosity. Hey, P already said, when you from LA, bro, we got a real good animosity radar. Like, nigga, if a nigga got animosity, we know right off the rip, bro, if you really in that shit.
Bro,
you gonna know Fox, I was there that night.
Hold on. I just went to it. You can't even go to the link.
Now you disrespect to talk about clearly you don't.
Bro, I ain't disrespect you like
you can't go to the link.
What I'm saying is I just went up there to it, and niggas ain't disregarding shit Cowboy is saying.
It's not coming up, Fox. It's not coming up.
He just literally said that. Pete literally said that. It was a tragedy. Hold on, one mic, y'all.
When I click it, it says you gotta sign in to confirm your age, though.
Listen, why do you gotta sign in to something on right all of
this? Because it's age restricted. It's like age restricted.
Yeah, somebody got that on their thing, speak. That's somebody that whoever posted that link.
Man, I never in my life TMZ see no shit like that.
TMZ posted that on YouTube. It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's on
YouTube. I gotta make sure you over 18.
I was there that night. What happened? That was at Supper Club, in the back of Supper Club.
Okay.
All right,
so that was Eric Holder.
They got hold on, one mic, y'all. Somebody hit me and said, Mama, trying to get somebody unblock her. Who got Mama? I don't know who that woman is. I know it's Mama Keita's mama.
Keita's mother. That's Keita's mother. Mama.
Somebody said that they got her blocked.
She said Cowboy. They said Cowboy got her blocked. Cowboy got.
Man, I got like 3 followers.
You got Elisa blocked?
I ain't got nobody blocked. I got like 3 people on my shit.
So who got a block? Yo, P, what's the thing about the video though, Buzz? I was there that night.
Nah, did somebody just put a picture?
They say that's Shitty Cuz laying on the ground right there in the orange.
It's not. All right, so the link is right exact. So it's the picture of right in T-Blaze profile pic. There's a picture of what's his name?
Shitty Cuz.
Yeah, Shitty Cuz laying on the floor. I guess who laid them out? Did they say that?
The bouncers. They fighting bouncers.
P, it's up now. It's up and playing now. P, it's playing. The big Samoan bouncers.
Alright, so
that nigga got hit up by Ufa. I'm dead.
That ain't shitty. That was in there fighting with him. That's a different homie. That wasn't.
Alright, say no more then. Say no more. That's what I'm talking about.
That ain't even shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Talk that shit, bro. Y'all out here false fucking information.
Yeah,
fuck up out of here with that.
Yeah, nigga, that ain't
cap ass shit.
That nigga ain't shit. That's T5.
See what I'm saying? That's why that shit locked and all of that fucking weirdo shit.
Yeah, I know. When they was squabbling in Simone's up there, it was Big U and T5. I know.
See what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know, man. Who that's saying that ain't him? Hold on, one
let me run something by you real quick.
That ain't shit. Shitty wasn't out there functioning with the homies like that, bro. That's what he was.
All right, but listen. You saying that was the Shitty on the floor?
No. That's T5.
All right, so why? This is what I'm saying, y'all. We don't deal with lies, rumors, and gossip in this room. We deal with truth. So first of all, before we continue this conversation, y'all niggas cheap ass niggas, we need 100 shares. So since that was like an hour ago, we need 120 shares in the hallway. Also, we need to get Mama Duck, not Mama Duck Poncho. What's her name again?
Mama Lisa.
Mama Lisa in here. Can we get Mama Lisa? Who got her block?
Do you have a block, Rania?
Somebody got her block.
Rania, do you have a...
No.
Come on, can we? How do you figure out who got somebody blocked?
You gotta send everybody to the group.
Everybody to the group.
Yeah, you can
Oh man, y'all
doing all that shit, yo. Fuck with Mama Lisa, bro. Keep it moving.
Nah, we need her in here because her and Cowboy is childhood friends. We need to get things, you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy if we got to do all of that, yo.
Whoever got her blocked, just unblock her for now. You can block her back later or something.
I don't have her blocked, but if you guys want to drop the stage, you can drop the stage. Or I'll drop myself so you can see for yourself. It's not me. I don't have her
Hold on, let me bring the bro up Live Wire. Live Wire seems like he got a lot to say, so let me bring him up. Hope you can pull up. We're going to keep this shit going. We're going to figure out who got her blocked, because that's fucked up. Because we don't do no blocking in here. We don't got no...
There she go.
She's in the room.
There she go.
All right, so listen. Let me bring her up. Salute. We got Juicy in here. Big Juicy, you in here. Let's restart the room. Let's get the shares. I need 120. That's what I'm on. That's what my lessons is telling me. I need 120 shares in the hallway. Real talk right now. We're going to let Mama talk, Cowboy in the building. We got YouTubers. We got bloggers. Make sure anything that you fucking record in here, you held accountable on your own. Always fucking remember, whatever you say, you on your fucking own. But other than that, we're going to get Big Juicy to restart the room. Let's get 120 shares in the hallway, y'all. Start pinging them in here.
What's up? Welcome everybody to Unstrickenmentality. Mentality. We need everybody to follow the greenhouse at the top. Follow all your moderators and people in the room. We need you to ping and share the room. We want to get up to 120 and past that. Tonight we got Cowboy in here. That's Nipsey Hussle homeboy. Speaking his behalf on a conversation that took place before the shooting. We want everybody to respect one mic. If you have any questions, you can write them in the chat. We're going to keep the conversation going. We want to welcome Mama Lisa to the conversation.
Hey, y'all.
Get it cracking.
Salute. So now, everybody in here, no over speaking, one at a time. Mama Lisa,
everybody here kind of know you. I know of you. We ain't trying to kind of like drag it. A quick intro. We got Cowboy in here. I know you know him. Cowboy, do you know her, Cowboy? I didn't want to put you on blast. You didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I know. What's up,
hey,
girl?
little homie, how you doing?
I'm good. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. They got you on this shit.
Oh, yeah, you know how to tap in.
Okay.
So, more or less, we were speaking on, basically the whole thing is with us. I'm going to speak for the room. I'm going to speak for me, but the whole room. Because my room is about the culture. So we don't, so happen we hit the jackpot. Basically, we got a chance to speak to Cowboys. We know a lot of things that occur in the culture of hip-hop where it took them 25, 30 years to tell us the truth. Some things in the culture has not even been solved. So we felt that we live in a new world. We got Brother Cowboy, and he's giving his truth. You know what I'm saying? Now we got you in here. More or less, we just trying to get a better understanding of how Cowboy being his friend, his OG, his brother, his friend, everything above. Also, the same way as Shitty Cuz, and like nothing occurred, no signs and no aura. Was like, yo, we got to dip, we got to get low, we can't watch this nigga, nothing like. That's like, you know, us being from the East Coast is always about body language. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to, I know it's the same in the West. It's probably even worse right there because it's a lot of talking with the eyes and with the fingers. So when I'm trying to figure out, it was no body language to feel like it was a threat involved. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that killed us, but killed me personally more than anything that I didn't understand was why would you kick him? So I'm trying to understand where was the attitude that you couldn't see that attitude within the last 15 minutes when you saying that you just seen him? Like that's confusing to me.
Yeah, it's confusing to me too, because like I said, my guard is always on point. You know, I'm watching everything. When bro comes through that parking lot, man, I'm watching everything. That's my job. That's what I do. You know, like I said, I even gestured to him maybe like 3 times. I brought it to his attention that we've been out here too long. You know, we never do the parking lot that long. You know, like I said, the conversation, you know, I never thought that. I never thought he was coming back. You know, like I said, even Nip, I know we watch our backs. So I know Nip probably seen him coming, and Nip probably never even tripped. Because, you know, the conversation never, cause I think when he was on the ground, he was like, I think Nip was saying like, damn, cuz you gonna shoot me? Like, damn, you gonna shoot me? You know what I mean? So.
But you did say something, Cowboy, earlier. You said something that got me thinking. You said he admitted to the killing. I wasn't aware of that. I'm gonna speak for me. I don't think a lot of people was in here aware of that because I don't even think we'll be having this conversation because common sense would tell me if you go on a trial, once you admit, there's no trial after that. So now I'm getting an understanding that they are going to trial to get a lesser time for the charge, which, you know, that's kind of like difficult for me knowing that, you know, niggas come out of poverty, niggas is not fortunate. How do you get the funds to push these motions in quick? Things of that nature, or for a judge to even consider that. You know, that's the thing that's bothered me more than anything. So listen where I'm going at with it, bro. So now, when you said that the crime of passion is involved, then I forgot that he went to a medical institution, right? Now, is being said now, the girl, I don't understand how she's walking scot-free because if me and you was in that car, we would have had accessories.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. You know, I don't know if I get in trouble or not, but I know one damn thing. They whatever that immunity was when she walked out that bitch, they snatched that motherfucker. I know that. So whatever she had on getting on the stand when she left off of there, she ain't having no more. So, you know, that not to say they're not going to bring it up on her, but whatever it is, when she got on the stand, she was good. When she got off, they said that's a wrap. So I don't know what that means, but I was just in the hallway ear hustling. So, yeah. So whatever, you know, I don't know if it's going to come back on her later or whatever. I don't know if he had an argument with the bitch around the corner and he came back and done some stupid shit. But I know that conversation, it was never heated. I know that. So whatever happened after he left and came back, I don't know what happened. I don't know what
So this is my thing, and this is when I want your feedback. I also want Mama's feedback, and then we have people ask their questions.
but this is to Mama's first. Overall, this case is being processed through. It's going through its trial process. There's a lot of things, of course, being said. Neither here nor there. Do you think the brothers and sisters over there, or just everywhere, should I say, would you think that we should accept that once he gets guilty, whatever time he get, we should just accept it and just give Nipsey more of his recognition of his good than more just keep bringing up his name involved with the killing?
Yeah, like I said, after this all
now, hold on, Cowboy. Not, I want you to go, but I want to hear first, and then I'm gonna let you go, brother.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, the way I look at it is, it should already be like that. It's on camera who did it. You know, that's no question, right? And I know people like to dig in and try to find other answers, but the answer is right there on camera. It's right. What happened is on camera. So I would like things to move on because the way things are going, we can't even really mourn him right. You know, he had a epic homegoing. It was epic, right, Cowboy? I mean, we laid him down good.
Yeah, for sure.
We celebrated, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm just trying to say is, everybody seen who did it on camera. It really should be no question about who did it. So yes, I would like to see things just move on so we can really celebrate his music before it dies out.
So, all right. So you saying what when I'm asking you, by you being from where you from, are you thinking it's gonna play out like that? You know, that's what I think we all would want. We all want that the shit never happened. But it happened. But when it comes to the culture, you think of us being in a culture, but your culture is different because that's where you and Cowboy is from. And I'm not just talking gang. I'm just talking about just coming from the West. You know, a lot of roles that we in here.
This is dope. Go to Clubhouse, Unstrickenmentality. Check out E-Bands. He's also recording this. This is dope. We do this for the culture, man. You guys go to Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, E-Bands is still recording. Check out E-Band Films. Shout out to East Harlem, Spanish Harlem. Shout out to Push That Knife. With that being said, good night, party people. Definitely shout out to Wifey Southern Belle, St. Louis. You know what I mean?